The Judicial Conduct Tribunal probing sexual harassment allegations against Eastern Cape Judge President Selby and Mbenenge continues, with the top judge giving his version of events. Let's get the latest from SABC News reporter Canny Maphanga. Very interesting. I tuned in for a bit of what was being said yesterday, and certainly not something for the faint-hearted to be listening to, but he's putting his side of the story forward now.
Indeed, good morning to you, Leanne, and to the viewers at home. We've heard from the Judge President and his first day on the stand regarding his version of events in the landmark sexual harassment probe against him. He does admit that he took an interest in relating to Judge's secretary, Andiso Mengo, and he did pursue her with the intention to have a romantic relationship with her. We already understand from Andiso Mengo, the Judge's secretary, who is the complainant in this matter, that she did not want to be in a relationship with the Judge President, and that she saw these interactions as alleged unwanted advances from the Judge President. It is against that backdrop that this tribunal is now probing these allegations of sexual harassment between the pair. Now, his evidence is quite interesting, because it seems that towards the end of that evidence, he is leading himself regarding his defense in this particular landmark sexual harassment probe. He has gone into quite great detail to discuss some of those conversations between him and Andiso Mengo, trying to illustrate to the tribunal that at no point did he get a no from Andiso Mengo, and he's also trying to illustrate that they had this flirtatious relationship where she was, quote-unquote, according to the Judge President, playing along. He also uses the cultural reference of when he read her tone or the way she was responding to his messages as uyamutsa, which means she's being shy, and it is against that backdrop that he argued that you become persistent, or rather you don't give up on the first try when relating to a woman, because we have heard from Lisa Vetten that he simply would not take no for an answer, and the behavior towards Andiso Mengo was extremely repetitive and receiving the same requests. However, it did not yield rather the desired results with respect to the request for images and other requests for intimacy towards Andiso Mengo. Then, of course, the critical issues that are at play here are the alleged in-person interactions between the pair, which could have very serious implications if it is proven to be true. He has gone into great detail to try to dispose of this alleged Chambers incident of November 2022. He testifies that it did not take place, that it is all lies, and that it was designed, or rather meant, to shame him before this tribunal. We're referring to that very important incident crucial to this tribunal, where Andiso Mengo alleges that he called her to the chambers and requested her to perform an act of a sexual nature. We expect him to continue to go through those various text messages, thousands of text messages between the pair, and give his version of events as to how he understood those messages to be received and what he intended to convey to the complainant. That begins at 9:30 a.m. this morning.